One of the questions I had when I started using the DJI RC2 remote controller with the Mini 4 Pro was, if I move my exposure point from the center default point to one of the corners or just onto an object, how do I return it back to center? I was used to using the Mavic 3 Pro, and you just double tap the screen and it returns the focus and exposure point right back to the center, just like the default is when you power it up. On the Mini 4 Pro, it's slightly different. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the easiest way that I found to return it back to center. Here in our example, we have a hay roll here, so I'm going to touch the screen so our focus is now on that hay roll. Now we've got our shot, we can move around, we can do whatever we want to do. If we were taking a still shot, that would get our exposure and our focus at that point. But let's say I don't want to move the drone, and if you move the drone around, sometimes it will return the center. But a foolproof way that I found it is I've set my C1 button on the back of the remote control to recenter the gimbal. And it doesn't work every time, but usually on the second try it works just fine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move the gimbal down. We'll move the gimbal up, and we can still see that the focus is set over on the side. But if I go back down again, and right there you saw that it reset the focus to center. And if I move back up and I go ahead and I press the button halfway down, or the shutter button halfway down, you can see that it's returned the focus back to center. Hopefully this helps you out. We do appreciate you all watching, and we'll definitely catch you on the next one.